Hey traders, a lot of people are being worried about the mining stocks dropping right now. We're getting, so especially the gold mining sector and also gold and silver having a bit of a pullback right now. They're dropping and they're starting to get a bit worried about it. And I want to give you my analysis on why I believe this is just a short-term pullback, a healthy pullback, before we start to see that next big leg up in the markets there. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into the markets today. Into analysis. One of the big things, guys, that when we're analyzing the markets, for me personally, if I'm analyzing the daily charts, okay, so I'm looking at the daily charts, there's one major important thing that I always keep an eye out for, and that is the weekly trend. The weekly trend is the most powerful trend that I can use to see what's really going on in these markets and what's really happening. So if I look at this weekly trend right now, and so it's more like the forest from the trees sort of thing, right? Because if we say, okay, is this likely to be some sort of a pull? Is this a complete trend reversal? Or is this likely to be just some sort of a pullback, right? So if we have a look at this level through here, let me take that off the screen through there, right? There's a few things we can actually see that's going on right now when it comes to this market here. The first thing you can actually see is that, especially with this GDXJ chart, is guess what? We had a move up. Now we've had a move down, right? And now we've had a move up. And now look what's happening. We're coming back down through to here, right? So we're just getting a bit of a pullback through here. So I don't believe this is going to be the start of a big downtrend. If for this to completely start a downtrend, we would have to break below, say, sort of 34 from there. What I personally believe is happening is if we go back to the daily charts now, let's go back to the daily charts. If I squeeze my daily charts up, if what I believe is happening right now in the mining sector is just a nice healthy pullback, and once again, if we go to our Fibonacci levels from there to there, right, you can see where we're at right now, right? So this is just, to me, this is just a nice healthy overall pullback in an overall what? In an overall strong up. Oh, that's so thin, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Right, so we have strong up, strong down, strong up. And now we're probably going to get down through there, and then we're probably going to get something like that through there. So for the gold mining stocks, the junior stocks there, that's what I do see is probably likely to happen. We're probably likely to get a bit of a pullback before we see the breakout. So this is what I'm seeing on the GDXJ. If I go look at the GDX itself as well too, you'll be able to see, once again, let's go back to the weekly charts, all right? So this weekly chart, look what's actually happening with the weekly charts. What's happening? We're still making very strong what? So we have this low through here, big strong move up, come back down. What's happening here? Higher low, big strong move back up, and now. So the trend is still up right now on the GDX. Very, 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 very strongly on the GDX, right? Big strong move up, down, higher low, higher high. Now we'll come back down through to here. We may even get a pull back down to here somewhere, and then away we go from there. So this overall to me or no, not just to me, but right now when we're looking at this is just a nice healthy correction in the gold mining sector. The silver mining sector is actually a lot weaker, right? Like we're not really getting a good upward trend on the silver mining sector, but the gold mining stocks are quite strong where we are right now in the markets from there. So that's what I'm seeing from there, guys. And once again, if we have a look at this here, we're probably likely to get maybe some sort of that through there. If we look at our Fibonacci levels from that point there to that point there, you can see how that's this whole area from there to there really is what we call the support line through there. So we're going to have all this support line through here. So support, and now we have the support level through here. And that's where we're probably likely to find support in the mining sector before we have another big bounce up. So don't be too confused about this. There was a bit of a double top, and that double top is played out now, the projection. So I do see this thing probably holding soon, and then us continuing to move back to the upside. If we go back to the GDXJ, same sort of thing, right? Because the thing is, guys, look what's actually happening through here. We're getting a bit of a pullback. What happens if we do actually hold here, right? What happens if we do start to hold here and we get something like this, right? Get a move up, move down, move up. What happens if we get something like that? You know what that is, right? That's a complete breakout of this complete movement down. So 1, 2, 3, over 3 years of this downward move of building pressure could be about to be released over the next few weeks as it starts to do something like that. So that actually could be quite big happening from there. Let's go look at the let's go look at gold right now. And gold, once again, guys, if we look at gold, let's go back to the weekly chart once again. Look what's happening with gold. There's nothing wrong with gold. Gold is doing what? Gold is just having what? Just a nice, healthy pullback. This is what I call like a mock charge type thing, right? Like a complete slingshot pattern. Because look what's happening through here. If we squeeze our charts up, actually, let's just open up our charts. Let's squeeze up. If we look at this here, look at all that. That's that all-time high, right? All-time high through there. So if we bring our line through there, right, we can see straight up. What can we see? Straight up, straight down. Then this is now what? A higher high. Now it's made a higher low. Now it's a higher high. This is just a pullback, guys. There's still an upward trend. There's nothing to be worried about. This is actually to expect this. You actually would have expected to see this pullback happening with gold because it's a bit of a mock charge. Pullback here first. Now this is a weekly chart, so we're probably going to spend another few more weeks doing something like this. You know, we might do something like this. But then when we do get the breakout here, guys, we're about to see one of the greatest. We're about to see one of the greatest. Well, not one of the greatest, not yet anyway. That's probably 2025 and onwards. But we're probably likely to see a really big, strong move, like a bit of a mock charge, right? Pullback, bit of a slingshot move, and then bam, away we go from there. So that's what I'm seeing there on the gold market through. So as we're starting to get this nice little sort of pullback from here, as you can see, nice little up and then a pullback through here. The trend is still significantly to the upside. So trying to short gold right now would be very, very, very risky, and I wouldn't recommend doing it from there. Now let's go have a look at silver. And if we go look at silver from here, look what silver's doing, right? It's the same sort of thing with silver. Even if we took everything off the screen, look what silver's been doing from here, right? Actually, let's just do this. Let's actually take that off the screen from there, because there's a bit of a trend line going on through there, isn't there? So yeah, let me just extend that through there. So as you can see, there's actually a bit of a trend line going on through there, I would say. Yep, say somewhere through there. And there's also a lot of support and resistance going on through that level through there. So this whole area through here, guys, this point through here, there's a whole area of support here. But not only that, but what do we go back to? We go back to trend analysis, right? So we have a move up and then a move down, a move up and then a move down. If we go through here, we're probably likely to get a move up and then we're likely to see a bounce from here. Looking at this thing here, yeah. So we're probably likely to see a bounce here real soon out of silver, I would say. Just by looking at this level through here, we're getting this nice, beautiful run to the upside and then a run down, a run to the upside. So we're getting this overall pullback. We may get a little bit more downside, but I expect this to be a low. And I expect this to be some sort of a higher low before we start to see a very big, strong move to the upside. Hey traders, I want to give you free access to my Mastering the Markets trading course. If you go to johnsfreegift.com, here's what you're going to learn in there. You're going to learn the #1 chart reading and trading technique that's been working since the 1950s. You're going to learn the trading boundaries technique that shows you the best and worst time to place a trade. You're going to learn also about price and time phases so you can understand what's going on right now and also what's to come as well too. My #1 powerful short-term income trading system that gets a 90% success rate, the most powerful trading techniques on the planet, the biggest trading mistakes that's stopping you from making an income. You're going to learn all about the super trader formula, plus the 3 secrets to making a full-time income from trading. So this is what I want you to do right now. Go to johnsfreegift.com. Go there right now. Get free access to this trading course. Go get the help. It's 100% free. Go there right now. Go to johnsfreegift.com right now.